Hi there. I thought that I should introduce this video because not all of you will be regulars and some people might be watching this for the first time, so watching my channel for the first time. So this is Rare Birds, and it's essentially a channel for, well, primarily older women, but of course anyone is welcome. And so this vlog is very different to my normal vlog, which is normally just my life, and then I talk about books and fashion, and I do some food cooking and stuff like that. This is very different. So I was approached by the Abbey Hotel in Bath and asked if I would like to come and stay, and they would host me, and I said, oh yes please, and I did that, and it was wonderful. So what follows is the first day of my stay. So I was there for 24 hours. So this video is day one, and then the following video will be just the morning up until sort of roughly lunchtime. I just spent a couple of hours shopping on the second day. I just really wanted to take this opportunity to thank the Abbey Hotel in Bath, because it was just a really, really lovely experience, and I wanted to emphasize as well just the beauty of Bath and the proximity of the hotel to literally everything. So in this video you won't see the Toppings bookshop. That will actually be in the next video, but this is a very famous bookshop and it's completely gorgeous. And I remember when I arrived at the hotel, I thought, right, you know, I've got to go to Toppings, and so I you know, Google mapped it, and it was literally like 70 meters away. You know, you could cartwheel there if you want. I wouldn't recommend that any of you cartwheel. Don't do that. I certainly wouldn't. I could have done that when I was younger, but I would not want to cartwheel there now. So that would be a little trip to hospital. But anyway, it was just a glorious time, and I think that Bath, if you are into your food, if you're into obviously history, architecture, if you're into art, if you're into shopping, it's damn fine. It was just absolutely lovely. Of course, I was so fortunate with the weather. It was actually really roasty, but it was just delightful and lovely. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed. It's just a snapshot of the things that you can do, and I hope that you enjoy it. Okay, so I've arrived in Bath Spa. Apparently it is a 5-minute walk to the Abbey Hotel Bath, so that's pretty lovely. I cannot believe how I have been so lucky with the weather. It's literally the perfect temperature. Delightful. So I'm just wearing a white linen shirt, cream jeans, and kind of Birkenstocks, because I just thought, let's go full comfort. See, look, isn't that gorgeous? That pretty very old-fashioned telephone box that you just don't see anymore. The hotel is literally 4 minutes from the station, and that includes me obviously heading off in the opposite direction the first time. The Bath Stone is so beautiful. This is how close you are to everything. Okay, so my obsession with these lights continues, because I have just found out that I just assumed they were different colour glass. No. You can they change colour. Also, I know I'm fixated on scale. Look at the size of them. In fact, my hand looks huge there, but it's not correct. They're really big. I mean, they're like huge. They're kind of like beach ball size, bigger than beach balls. Like a mini hopper. Do you remember hoppers? They were fun, weren't they? Imagine going on a hopper now, horror. Anyway, okay, so this is the tea bar, and look how many there are. So I always think you group things en masse. They're awesome, and they've really, really gone for it here. Anyway, I'm gonna get, I think it's Greg. I'm just harassing Greg. Greg? He's gonna bring on the lights for us, which will be amazing. Oh my god! Oh, they're fabulous. They are fabulous. Look at that. I have to have one. This is just genius. It's genius. Oh, really quite super.
And then if you want to add
subtle ones
a
as well.
party.
Yeah. Come on, bring on the party, let's go. Oh yeah. You know, I can feel it. I can feel the moves coming. That's gorgeous. Brilliant. Thank you, Greg. Thank you. So moving on from the lighting fixation, the other thing I love is that there is art everywhere. And what Hotel does is it works with local artists from the Southwest region and shows their work. And then if you want to buy it, you contact the artist direct, which I think is fab. And here is my room. Well, that's pretty sweet. I can't work out how to open the curtains, but that's okay. I like this bed. Oh, that's full. That's very nice. That's a Super King bed. I like the slightly weird art as well. That's very cool. Oh, this is nice. The look. Oh, snacks and drinks. Oh, that's really lovely. A little more weird art. Yeah, I like that. Sort of where something is ostensibly classical, but where it's been mixed up with a bit of defacing. I wonder why. Anyway, I think it's very cool. How big is this bathroom? Look. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at that. I like that sink. Yeah. Huge shower. Massive. Yeah, I love that loo. Look at that. Look at that is a really deep bath. I want to get in that bath right now actually. I'm quite torn. Hang on, I'm going to have to turn it around towards me. So now, quandary. I want to do two things simultaneously and you can't. So one thing, I want to have a bath. I just want to have a bath. I feel really grimy and I'd like to have a snooze for an hour. But I also really want to go to the bookshop because there's this amazing bookshop called Toppings and I have to find it because I'm now obsessed with Deborah Levy. I'm also obsessed with this bathroom. Look, bubble bath. You know, can you imagine it's going to be up to here? I'm so excited. If I can, I'm going to show you, but without there being nudity. No one wants that. No one wants to see the nudity. Oh my God, there are lovely toiletries as well. Temple Spa toilet. Oh, it just gets better. Look at this bathroom. Look. Hang on, I'm going to walk backwards so you can see. Right, so I'm not quite at the wall because there's a chair here. So say there's 3 steps there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 quite sizable steps. Look at it. And then look at my room. But look. Look. Snacks. Let's see what the tea situation is. So we've got peppermint tea, lemongrass and ginger tea, very nice. English breakfast, delicious. What's in here? What is in here? So I like that. Robe, got a robe. Nice little, so it's just delightful. I mean, I don't know what to say. It's incredibly delightful. That's a huge bed. See, my bed is a Super King, but it's not as tall as this one. Look, there's a little writing table over there. Right, I think I need to get back out there. I need to go to the bookshop and just have a little wander around. Oh, sorry, I've got my sunglasses, so I can't see properly when I'm trying to turn the camera on. Anyway, I'm excited. I like clean my teeth. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to clean my teeth, freshen up, and then I'm going to go back out there and try and just make a nuisance of myself in Bath, really. I seem to be very good at that so far. I've pretty much excelled. So yeah. Quintessentially English than the Bath Bun tea shop. Well, that's delightful. Now, interestingly, so much to eat here, so much food. I'm actually having afternoon tea in a minute, and I am wildly excited about it. I haven't eaten since, what time is it now? It's nearly 1 o'clock, and I haven't eaten since about 6:30 this morning, so I'm starving. I'm wandering around, but I'm also, like a smart person, I am making note of where I'm going so that I can get back to the hotel really easily and not be a complete idiot. This is a very beautiful place. It's full of arches and the stone is just gorgeous. You know, it kind of reminds me of Edinburgh, except of course you have the incredibly beautiful Bath stone, which is golden and light and gorgeous, whereas with Edinburgh it's a bit, it's that darker grey, which is not so nice. Of course, we are here literally on the best day ever. I want to go to Anthropology. I know, I'm sorry about that. You have to come with me. We're going to go. Look, here's another little thing behind me, shops and what have you. It's gorgeous. It all moves to kind of imitate water. So lovely. I don't know how well you can see, but we're just in a little, I don't know, shopping area here. I don't know what this road is called. Okay, so Bath has let itself down extremely badly, because Kiku doesn't appear to do tubing mascara or tubular. I don't know what it's called, but it's the really good one that doesn't hurt your eyes. So that's a devastation, because I'm a complete princess now and I just want everything to be wonderful. So now I'm going to try and see if I can find a Clinique shop here. I wonder if there is a Clinique. I will see. So I'm in the Bath Abbey and I'm just coming because I just want you to see it, because it's pretty mind-blowing. You know, whether or not you're a religious person or not, the architecture is extraordinary. It's so vast. It does remind me of this cathedral in Barcelona. It's incredible. Okay, so I got bounced out of Bath Abbey. Sometimes do not film signs are so big that you don't see them. Does anyone know what I mean by that? It was literally so massive. No photography, no filming. I didn't notice it. Anyway, this woman she was not taking any prisoners. So I literally practically got thrown out onto the street, which is fair enough really, because I shouldn't have been, you know, I guess it's because it's a place of worship. Anyway, lesson learned, won't do that again. But I just want to show you something, because it's interesting with Bath that it is in the middle of the countryside, and sometimes it's easy to forget that when you're in the sort of the throng of all the pretty little streets and everything. It feels very much, you know, and you're in the Abbey. But I'm just going to show you something which will show you how it is in the middle of the countryside. Look at that. So this is, I'm almost just outside, I'm very close to, well, everything. I've literally just walked maybe for 30 seconds from Bath Abbey, and look at the countryside. It's crazy, isn't it? Darling little teapot alert. Now this tea is very special. It's called Hope and Glory. It's Earl Grey, naturally, but it's something to do with Buckingham Palace. I think it supplies Buckingham Palace. There it is, Hope and Glory. Yeah, so that's very dear, isn't it? A little bit of milk. Delicioso. Just waiting for my afternoon tea, when I'm going to be just a complete, I'm going to eat it all. Prepare yourself, you're about to see something very special. Okay, so I think they're actually trying to kill me. They've now bought me the most incredible cocktail. What is this?
So this is the Abbey Gin Garden. This uses the Wiltshire brand Ransbury gin. So this has got raspberry and wildflower gin, lemon balm gin. It's then mixed with egg white to give it that nice frothy finish on the top.
So beautiful.
A little dab of Prosecco and raspberry lemonade, which gives it that lovely pinky, silky look.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to try some more. Thank you.
That's
great. Beautiful colour. Don't you think that's a lovely colour? It tastes very, very softly botanical. I'm going to get absolutely slaughtered because I'm having drinks later on as well. Maybe I'll go up to my room and just sleep it off, or just sleep until I have to leave. That's absolutely delicious. Can I say? I really like these round glasses. You kind of need to have an nail varnish on when you're drinking out of them. See the straw? See? Sometimes the straw is just right. I'm going to continue eating, so I will be back. So I have just come into the most beautiful, beautiful little gallery, I guess it is, just off York Street in Bath, and I just want to show you a couple of things. So this is a John Darien and Astier collaboration, and then there are just some beautiful little, are these mirrors? What are these? Yes, they are. I mean, they're just gorgeous. Look at that. It's wonderful. And then just over here, these are paperweights. They're so fun, aren't they? They're just lovely. And look at this wonderful light, which is ceramic. It's beautiful. And then I just have to show you something on the mantelpiece. Just some more John Darien. Aren't they gorgeous? So this is a really wide mantelpiece, which is actually what you need for things of this scale. And I just think it's beautiful with that very, very simple natural plaster backdrop. It's totally perfect. But again, that's Astier, and just stunning and beautiful. So I was just talking to the gallery owner about this particular artist here, who is called Nicola Theakston, and he's so right, because he said that whatever it is that she creates, that animal has the sculpture has the essence of the animal, and this is a sight hound, and it really does. Look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. That is something else. I can't show you quite so well because this one is obviously behind glass. It's an Elizabeth Frink, and it's called Walking Baboon, 1989 bronze. Look at that, it's spectacular. And also, what a nice way to look down on Bath as well. Oh, lovely. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So I am in a gallery which is really cool. It's called Beaux Arts. I will link it in. They have some serious, this is quite scary, but I don't know, it's all very interesting, these kind of animal, human. Less challenging, but very cute. A little darling hedgehog, which is a bronze actually. Let's see how big this is. I'm not sitting down, I'm standing up. I'm 5'8.5", it's massive. Gosh, you've got to be bold to have these in your house. I mean, you've got to be really, really, really bold, because they are incredibly strong. I wonder what it's called. So what's this one called? Interesting. So this is by an artist called Beth Carter. And it has a very sweet little name. It's just called Fawn. Look at that. And yet somehow it's incredibly, oh, I don't know. Yeah, interesting. That is art that is set to challenge rather than soothe, I think, in my opinion. But wow, look at it. Again, this is huge. If that stood up, that would be 7 feet tall. I mean, it's sitting down is barely smaller than me. That's, wow. Look at the feet. The size of the feet compared to my hand. It's big. I mean, it is stunning. It's stunning, but it would freak me out. I have to say, this gallery is so... it's just an incredible space. I feel very I feel very affected by what's in here. I really do. What's this? Just called Medium Moor Jar. This is the artist here. There's always something to see. Look at this. So you have to sort of get underneath it to see everything. Gorgeous, probably the wrong word, because it's called repose. Yet for me, there's something else there. Look at the wings. Right, okay, this is called a very quick spruce up because I just got back from mooching around. That bookshop, oh my god, just wonderful, really life enhancing, just brilliant in every conceivable way. It's 3 floors, there are so many different rooms, but okay, so I have to be downstairs. Well, I don't have to be, but I want to have a drink in the sunshine. Where the hell is my... See, now I can't remember. Because I have not got time to have a bath. Okay, I just had to stop filming there to have like a massive panic attack because I thought I'd left my moisturiser at home. But actually I hadn't, I just put more in there because the moisturiser, I realised I didn't have any SPF, you know, for my arms and things. But one of the good things about using not too expensive moisturiser is, you know, you can always pop it on your arms. Can I just say, this is not a flattery, I hope I don't look like this. I look okay in there, in this mirror was a terrible disaster. But anyway, so this is just a very quick spruce up. When I get back tonight, I'm just going to have a lovely bath. Oh my god, I cannot wait. Anyway, the bookshop just made me feel totally alive. And there was a young woman in there who was, I don't know, what was she, 30? Completely cropped hair, piercings all over the place, just the most she was the most fabulous person, obviously not because she had shaved hair and piercings all over the place. She was just really great, so knowledgeable, could not have been more helpful. Yeah, I loved her. It's brutal though, I'm going to have to turn it off. You cannot find the lights. Is that better with the light off? Is that kind of light? I've turned the light off. It was just too brutal. And I can't cope with that. I'm too vain. Right, I want to just put a really quick bit of this on. This is just the, you know, I'm excited. I want just a nice glass of wine. Something deeply savoury to eat will be just wonderful. My tubing mascara. I got it. I actually got some in Superdrug, a company called Revolution. Apparently they've gone viral. You know. Ooh. That's the Big Daddy. Okay. So. Yeah. It's hard to tell because, you know, I'm not doing it properly. I'm just overlaying my other mascara just for a quick spruce. Look, you know, it's really funny, but my first husband always used to talk about my mad left eye. Not both eyes, just one. And now that I look, And now I keep seeing myself, all I can see is my mad left eye, and now it's all you'll be able to see too. And it's just it's just a little portal into my inner madness, or it's but think of it the other way. It's a little escape hatch for my inner madness, and it just exits my body through my left eye. That's the way that I'm going to look at it. Anyway, mascara is Raplash. I have no idea what it's like. But yeah. Okay, well, we'll see. Can I show you something lovely? This is my absolutely favourite of all time dressing gowns, and it's silk. And look at it, can you see on the back? And even though of course they have robes here, lovely toweling ones, sometimes it's just nice. I don't know, and it's a nice colour as well. It's again, you know, I was talking about the very soft, creamy white. Anyway, right, I'm going to put my skirt on and a t-shirt. Okay, so this is my outfit. I'm just wearing it with a black t-shirt actually, and sunnies, because, you know, why not? I'm not actually wearing that belt because I don't want anything tight around my waist. Sorry, here are my glasses. And I'm going to do something a bit different. Because I've got this t-shirt on, do you see? It's very casual. You know, it's that 70s one. I'm going to go mad with a statement necklace because why not? Why not? Okay. That is what I'm going for. So ideally that needs to, okay. Noisy, God, it's going to hear me coming. So, quick, extra lipstick. Yeah, so look, got a high-low look on here. So I've got a 70s t-shirt and a mad necklace, but I think it's okay. It's the most perfect evening. Really gorgeous. Do you have any rosé? Oh, why not? Should I just have another one? Because they're very beautiful. They're very beautiful. Could I have just some water as well? Yeah. Yes, that would be really lovely. Okay, I will have another one of your lovely gin things, and just some tap water would be really great. Thank you very much. Thank you. Amazing. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you. This cocktail is actually as big as it looks. It is actually as big as my head, bigger even. It's so delicious. It has, oh, it's just amazing. Beautiful colour, you know? For a while, she just feels like she's just on her paper. So delicious, so delicious. So my salt and pepper squid has arrived, and there's a lot of seagull action around here. Can I just say, if any seagull tries to take my salt and pepper squid from me, there's going to be a very ugly scene. Yeah, I bought some books, you know, just in case I felt orcs. I do not in any way feel awkward or weird, and I'm really looking forward to a bit later on this evening just careering around Bath on my own. I'm into it, I like it. The other really lovely thing, hang on, I'm going to turn this around. The other thing about being an older woman is that you don't get the same level of attention that you once got, and actually it's really great. Because I do not in any way feel self-conscious. I think because the sun's out and it feels sort of very, you know, European, and as I said earlier, it feels like I'm in Spain or something. It's fabulous. And I'm just at the hotel. You know, I'm still at the hotel. They have this little kind of front terrace, It's just incredibly pleasant, particularly at this time of the evening. So if you do come to this hotel, make sure you're out here in this corner table. It's the best table. In this golden hour, you know, when the light is just perfection. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, I bought books as props. I don't actually need them. So, yeah, that's really good. I'm having a lovely time. I cannot even tell you how fired up I feel. It's actually quite disturbing. I feel like the energy is going to tear itself out of my body and rip up a tree or something. It's like a tornado, but it's a good tornado. It's not, because there are terrible inner tornadoes as well. This isn't one of them. This is, I feel really great. This is exactly what I needed. I still haven't had that lovely bath. Very excited about that. Anyway, I'm going to go because I do not want to let my food get cold, but it's delightful. It's just absolutely a delightful experience. And yeah, I hope that you can hear this okay. If you can't, I'm going to do a voiceover because this is all important stuff. You probably all know this anyway, but just because you're single, you don't have to bloody well stay at home, that's for sure. You can get out and about, mix it up. Still so beautiful. Look at the colour of these. These Delphinium, look at that. Wow. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. It's a fantastic place to visit. Some delightful little Italian. It's just gorgeous. Really, really beautiful. So yeah, so we like that. And I think I'm gonna end this vlog here probably. No, maybe I'm gonna go home and I'm going to have a bath, and then I think I'll end the vlog, and then tomorrow will be a new day, because I'm here, you know, for half the day I guess, and then I'll have to get home because I'm working the following day and got stuff to do. But it's just lovely, and I tell you, God, you feel very safe in Bath, I tell you that. So I'm here obviously as a solo traveller woman, and I feel good. Yeah, there's loads of women around, and just people of all ages really. Yeah, it's lovely. I love it.
Can I just say something? If you only knew the work that has gone into creating this camera angle, I can't even. Also, 3 words, 3 very key words. Not enough bubbles. See these bad boys? I need an awful lot of these. Anyway, now the hotel just beautifully left me. You know, when I showed you that thing, I thought it was a mini bottle. It wasn't. It was a whole lovely bottle of Prosecco, but I've had quite a lot to drink, so I've been very dull. Look at this. I've made myself a cup of tea. Okay. It's very hot, very hot. And then a little cleansing thing is going to happen here. And then I'm very, very obsessed with Deborah Levy right now. So I feel incredibly uncomfortable. But I just needed to prove it. I needed to show, is this even on? I needed to show everyone how deep this bath was. This is a huge bathroom and it's just really lovely, and I've just had such a nice time. So, you know, thank you, Abbey Hotel Bath. I'm sorry, this is probably quite awkward for you. What is she doing? Why is she doing that? Well, just because I needed to just show how lovely this was. Oh, so nice. Yeah. Anyway, but there is actual water in here. Can you hear? I'm so uncomfortable. Okay, so now, unfortunately, I actually have to get out of the bath to turn this off, because in my imagination, otherwise I will imagine that it's live streaming. Do you know that I've pressed the wrong button and it's live streaming, and I definitely would not want that. So I'm going to be so careful when I edit this film. Oh my God. Right, you looking.